Here goes. There is controller. Okay. Alright, so I was trying to get into there.
Oh yeah, you're doing your streams on Saturday now, yeah. So how are you?
Not too bad. Feeling nice for not having had to work today.
Yay! I'm bummed out because now I gotta wait I don't know how long for more Owl House episode. I finished Amphibious, so I don't know what to watch now.
There's always anime.
Yeah, but then it's like, what anime do I go into? Like,
Spy Family.
What?
Spy Family.
What's that?
Okay, so quick idea, quick rundown. The idea is that there is a dude who is sent in to try to get close to a dude in another country. And in order to do this, he has to quickly form together a fake family so that he can get close to this guy at a social event. The problem is, this spy, when he tries to form this family, he accidentally recruits a telepath who is a small child. And,
oh boy.
And his wife, well, it turns out, is an assassin. He does not know that either of them are these things. Shenanigans ensue. It is quite fun.
Okay, so it's a slice of life comedy shit.
I mean, there's lots of, like, cool action stuff, but yeah, it is very much comedy.
Works for me.
Yeah. Yeah, got the
Nice! Nice one.
Thankfully, there is never a lacking of anime. Oh, you're one of those things.
Yeah, I know, I hate those. I hate it.
Let's see, so that is...
Yeah, I can always watch Rising Shield Hero, but if I wanted to do that, I just watch the Amber Heard trial. Hey-oh!
Can we just please not be topical?
Nah, I'm sorry, I couldn't resist, but... Hey, oh yeah, I should go watch Log Horizon Season 3, though. That is actually one that I mean to do. I know they're doing another season of Overlord, finally.
Yeah, well, I wound up dropping Overlord myself. Like, it was interesting at first, but then I think it kind of just went too far off in a direction I couldn't gel with.
How far did you go?
From what I recall, I finished this first season, got a little bit of the second.
Yeah, what was it that you didn't like about it?
I think it just went too much in the direction of, oh yeah, this guy's just turning out to be bad dude.
Yeah. No, I mean, I cannot argue with that. Yeah. So I think it's just, that's the point. It's supposed to be that kind of power fantasy.
I get that.
But I respect your choice not to continue. Although, admittingly, there is a hilarious scene where, basically a lot of the ladies are summoned some bicorns, and Albedo, the succubus, cannot ride it because apparently, well, a unicorn can only be ridden by an unsullied maiden. A bicorn is the opposite. So that might explain a couple of issues with her.
Perhaps.
I mean, remember, she was originally just a program. And she's a succubus who's in love with the damn skeleton man. He has a freaking body pillow of him. Which, I would love to have seen that conversation between her and, like, one of the maids. Like, I need you to sew this for me. Yeah, there are some good moments. Like, yeah, it's... Yeah. Log Horizon does the isekai thing a lot better. Did you watch the sub or dub at least?
I forget.
Because I really like the dub, because the voice of Ainz Gon is really good.
I remember he was one of the Team 4-star dudes.
And actually, I was mistaken. He's actually a professional voice actor, it's just Team 4-star hired him.
Ah.
Yeah, he's the one who plays Dr. Zero and Cooler.
Yeah, I do remember those voices at least.
Yeah. Definitely appropriate voices for, you know, a badass skeleton. Because, honestly, if you're gonna make, like, an evil overlord voice, you need that badass baritone.
Mm-hmm.
So, props for the dub for that, at least.
Because, yeah, with that...
I wish we would get another season or something of Monster Masame, though. One of the best damn slice-of-life romantic harem comedies.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think we might be a long ways out from that.
Yeah. And I'm not really a fan of harem comedies because they're always the same. The only two I've ever liked is Monster Masame for the world building and Negima, where it goes from unwanted harem comedy to holy shit, shonen magic action. And that one was on purpose. Like, that's what the creator wanted to do, but his editor was like, no. I mean, after you did Love Hina, you gotta do another one of those harem comedies. And he's like, but, no buts. And so he did that. Just to fuck with the editor. You know, from the upper view, I thought it was a treasure chest.
That was my first impression, too, yeah, but...
Yeah.
Ah, so one of these...
Yeah, that's gonna be annoying.
Yeah, that was relatively painless, thankfully.
Remember I was trying to watch that, oh, what was that one anime about the, centaur middle schooler?
A Centaur's Life?
You know what I'm... Yeah, you know that. tried getting into it, but I think it was a little too cutesy for me.
Find it funny you choose cutesy. For me, most of the issue I think most people would have with it is that it's kind of dry.
Dry and cutesy to me.
I take it you didn't get to the episode where they did the thing that was, yes, we're going to explore this world's version of World War II.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it was a bit later on.
I'm sorry, what?
I mean, I suppose it wasn't quite World War II, I mean, because it is an alternate history and all that, but, like, the point is, like, they took a moment to explore, like, okay, what might have been, like, some terrible, like, war that happened, and, like, you know, the consequences of people who have to survive, you know, being basically put through, like, a Holocaust-like scenario where they're, you know, made to do hard labor and all that. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's...
Okay.
Like...
There's a surprise.
Yeah. And here, I would say this in addition. I have, I haven't completely caught up on the manga, but I've been, reading through a bunch of it. It gets into some kind of weird places. They get into this thing where they basically start talking about alien invaders. And some things that might be, some underhanded things that might be happening with the Antarctic snake people.
The what? Yeah, I love... No, that's definitely the, when it comes to the meme. The what?
Yeah. Because that's the thing about a centaur's life, is it starts off looking just kind of like a regular, ordinary, oh, it's a slice of life, but with... you know, mythical creatures of a sort, but like it really gets into some shit. Like,
all right, I know I shouldn't ask, but who the fuck is Hitler in this one? Is he a human or is he an animal?
I mean, there's no pure humans in a centaur's life.
Okay, fair enough.
I forget which one the Hitler analog is, or if they even do show him.
I think the weirdest depiction I've ever seen Hitler in a manga has to be the... Okay, so you know how there's like Yu-Gi-Oh! With like the epic, you know, with how epic card games stuff. There's like a Mahjong anime where a bunch of world hit leaders are doing an epic Mahjong battle for, you know, control of the world. So you got like, you know, Bush Jr., Bush Sr., Gandhi, Kim Jong-un, you know, and then Hitler shows up and becomes a super Aryan, like a straight up Saiyan parody. It's weird. Like, manga can be weird as balls.
Yeah.
It's like,
Dang it.
I love it and I hate it. This part, I feel your pain, man. And the fact that you lose all your your notes when you die.
Yeah. And at this point, I'm figuring I'll just have to see what I can do and worry about the notes later.
I guess I could try and read online Kaiji. I actually bought some of the physical copies, but it's like one of those things where like, do I want to wait, or do I just want to read the scanlations? Like, I mean, I did finish Sugoi, you know, Lighter, which was pretty epic. Especially the underwater poker game where they were betting canisters of air. Betting literally underwater. That's the kind of intensity you get. Yeah, one part Kaiji, another part Baki the Grappler. It's nuts.
Oh! Frick.
Here. This hurts. Maybe you want to try a different level and try and get notes and jiggies that way?
I prefer to just do as much as I can in one level.
I guess that's fair. I could rewatch Zoids.
Have you seen the Dragon Goes House Hunting anime?
No, how was it? I mean, you've told me about it, but I don't know how it is.
It's pretty fun. It was a little bit heavy on the references for my liking at first, but overall it was pretty charming.
Wait, references to what?
Just like, you know, games and anime tropes in general.
So it's the quote-unquote, I'm a self-aware anime.
Yeah, which was a little bit annoying at first, but then, like, I think they eventually kind of managed to start being like, oh yeah, like, they could still go into tropes without directly just saying, oh yes, this is a reference to this game or whatever. It winds up being pretty fun, because, I mean, the idea of it is like, okay, yes, it is a dragon who gets kicked out of the nest and starts looking for a house with the assistance of the demon lord, who it turns out is also a real estate agent. And there's all kinds of shenanigans that happen with that.
It makes perfect sense that a demon lord would also double as a real estate agent. It just feels right, doesn't it?
He's like, well, if you're gonna conquer land, it helps to know how to find some land. Dad, nap.
I think if you go with the Kazooie walk, it'll be easier.
Yeah. I've been nervous about that just because of how fast she goes, but...
No, I think you get a little more stability on it. Because remember, you don't slide down inclines.
Yeah.
Also, this might be one of the few times where, I mean, the quick save is advisable.
Yeah. I think I can deal with it, though.
No, I mean, just quick save to this spot, and then...
I can do it. I appreciate your concern, Brent, but I got this.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Watch a bit of Jobless Reincarnation. It was alright. One of those standard, I literally died and I reincarnated into a magical world kind of things, but it's fine.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, those with the isekai, they definitely really have to like do something like they either need to do something very different or they have to pull off the thing very good for it to be worthwhile, just because of how saturated the market is these days.
I mean, isekai is so ubiquitous. There's a freaking anime that's a crossover between isekai anime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'd still say Log Horizon is one of the best isekai anime out there. Definitely better than Dot Hack. And miles better than Sword Art. But then again, I think a kick in the nuts would be better. Rewatching Zoids could be fun. It really could.
Which one?
I don't know. Maybe I should go for Chaotic Sentry and then New Century. I mean, whenever I think of Zoids, I always think of New Century, of Bit, Cloud, and Liger Zero. and the many Canadian voice actors in the dub who I recognize. Like one of the robots is the voice of Double D, you know, from Ed, Edd n Eddy. Oh, and Harry Champ is voiced by the same guy who would later play Light Yagami. Yeah, that is funny. Though not as funny as the voice of Dr. Robotnik as the bumbling general in Berserk. That's surreal. Sonic X, yeah, there's another anime I could probably watch. Kirby. No, you know what? I'm probably gonna look up Kirby. I need something fun in my life, and what could be more fun than, well, Kirby right back at you.
I didn't see too much of that, but I know that was a good one.
I actually remember seeing the ending, and you actually got to see what the enemy, you know, consultant that DD is always going to.
Mm-hmm.
It's apparently, he's a really short guy. Like, he's short, like, I think he's about the size of Kirby. So you got, like, the upper body of, like, this professional-looking guy, and you got these little waddle arms and legs.
That seems appropriate for Kirby.
Oh, yeah, definitely, because... Yeah, I can't remember much about the ending. I just remember they go to enemy and they find that guy, and DDD and Escargot are completely surprised. Oh right, you gotta.
Oh god, this
You gotta
stupid
run
thing is
out, and
timed.
then you gotta go and swim and grab that. So maybe you should wait for it, then reset.
You're not.
When you have time.
I'm. Fuck it. Eh. No, dang it! Ah! Problem for me is that the camera seems to decided at the worst moment that it's gonna be creative and not just be straight.
Look up that one level, or rather in this case, that one jiggy. This is the one.
First, I'm gonna try to break that. I remember there was another thing for turbines that could be turned on or off or whatever. Huh? Oh yeah, I think it was in this one. Yeah. Fuck you. And at the very least, I can grab the
Oh, okay.
chicky in there.
So here's a question. How many episodes of Kirby do you think there were?
50?
100.
That's a lot of
That is
Kirby.
a lot more than I thought there would be.
I knew it lasted a while. I didn't know it lasted that long.
Huh. And apparently, yeah, there were 4 seasons, and there were, in fact, 100 total episodes. And it's not just, oh, they missed some. No, they dubbed them all.
Oh. I could have sworn that they only did, like, you know, 2 or 3 out of 4 or something like that.
No, they actually did it all.
Okay, got that, Jiggy.
Huh. So the final episodes actually were not aired on TV, but released on DVD in the form of Kirby Fight to the Finish. So how the hell did I know about? How the hell did I see that?
Maybe
Final
you
episode.
rented it?
I don't know. Maybe. Weird. Am I having a Mandela effect? Oh, I see. I'm looking on the on Wikipedia with the episode. Apparently, the episode where they went to the enemy base was aired November 2006, whereas the DVD was 2005. So the original run, which was in 2003, they never aired. Then they did the DVD, and I guess they did for a final airing before the Fox box went down. They put out the final episodes. Huh. Also, apparently, Akihito Omito's performance of Kirby is the only voice that was preserved in its entirety in the English dub. So, that's cool.
Seems about right.
Yeah. Yeah, this is probably one of the few good dubs from, for kids.
Yeah. Like, I still maintain that them deciding to, Southern Sheriff DDD and Antonio Banderas Meta Knight were excellent creative decisions.
Dumb, yet very fitting.
Yes.
Like, I can't unhear him as that. Just, yeah.
Yeah. And I think part of what kind of helps about it is it's one of those things where, like, if you were to tell me, hey, what do you think these characters would sound like? I would not have ever thought that's how they would go. Like, that's not what I would go for them, at, you know, at least at first thought. But it's like, after hearing them, getting used to them, it's like, you know what? Yeah, that's what they should be.
I would at least go with Meta Knight to be like, he would sound like an honorable warrior. And DDD, I suppose, would be brash. I wouldn't go exactly Southern, but yeah, it works.
Yeah.
Goddamn works. Yeah, still their best dub. Shaman King dub was pretty good, though. Too many changes. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, Yu-Gi-Oh's dub is just so bad it's good. Especially GX. GX is just such a gem.
Well, I would say it...
Go ahead.
I would say, at the very least, when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh!, you can't go wrong with Dan Green as Yugi and Yami Yugi.
Oh god, he nailed it. And And Seto Kaiba's voice, oh, that is just a thing of beauty. The right amount of righteous asshole. And of course, Brooklyn Joey Wheeler.
Yeah, that's another one of those things that's like, would not have been my first thought, but it works.
It surprisingly works. Yeah. Honestly, I think in retrospect, 4Kids was a very flawed dubbing company, but sometimes they hit gold.
Yeah.
The problem is that they tended to try and dub shows that really shouldn't be for kids.
Yeah. And it's like, you get the feeling sometimes they did a lot more than they really needed or should have. Like, I remember thinking it was astounding how it's like, okay, yeah, we're gonna, okay, we have a show about pirates. Pirates are obviously going to have, like, guns and cutlasses and things like that. Hey, this guy is trying to be a threat, and he's got a gun to dude's head. How about we airbrush that out and put in a hammer? It's like, oh my God.
It didn't even look like a hammer. It looked like a shower head on a string. Like, goddamn. The pirate rap is so bad it's good, though.
Yeah.
And it is awesome that the creator of it actually later went and added to it to actually include the other crew members. Though, I think all the changes, like, for censorship could be somewhat forgiven. Now, the one thing I could not forgive is the amount of plot they got rid of. That would have actually bit them in the ass if they went further on. For example, they skipped meeting the giants from Elabeth, which actually would later become one of Usopp's dreams to go to Elabeth, the land of giants, become a great warrior of the sea. There is, of course, meeting Laboon the whale, which they replaced with by airbrushing him out and replacing it with a goddamn iceberg, which they shoot past, and it's like, yeah, we move on, and then we're going to this next island. Yeah, especially when they meet Brooke, whose entire thing involves fighting that whale. I don't know, maybe they would have changed it to his friend, the iceberg, who they shot through. Boy, that's gonna be awkward. I don't even know what they would do once Luffy lands an Amazon Lily. I mean, it's literally an entire island of busty, bikini-clad Amazonian warriors.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You get the feeling when it comes to some stuff like that, they just didn't know what they were buying. And then when they took a look at the material later, they're like, wait a minute, we thought this was just like a goofy little pirate show for kids.
And technically, it is. Then you get into the war crimes that the world government has committed upon its people, including genociding an entire island that knew too much. I mean, I'm not even joking. It's Nico Robin's backstory. Like, Jesus. When the pirates are the good guys, something has gone completely wrong with your morality.
Yeah. Okay. Ice climb, here we go.
You can do it.
Oh, come on.
Okay, this is one where I think doing a quick save would be fair, give you an extra chance.
We're gonna do one more try,
Yeah.
unassisted.
Some of the voice acting for One Piece was still pretty good. I'd still go out of my way to say that the voice actor for Zoro, I mean, they got the guy who was playing Guts in the Berserk dub. That was a great choice. And Crocodile's voice actor is definitely a lot better. I always saw him as, like, more suave. I mean, he's a pirate who basically tricked the government to be like, yeah, I'm totally on your side. I'm totally not operating a literal mafia behind your backs. Rather than Funimation's really gruff voice. Although Luffy and Usopp's voices are so irritating. And David Moo's Sanji, I think it's alright. I mean, it's dumb that they changed the cigarette to a lollipop. I mean, that's just, well, I mean, I guess that's not the dumbest thing they could have done, but,
At least when it comes to changing a cigarette to a lollipop, at least that's still visually similar enough. That's like, okay, yeah, he's got something sticking out of his mouth, and like, you can see it being a character quirk that, oh yeah, he's always got a sweet or something.
yeah. It's dumb, but it kind of works. And honestly, Oda has always never shied from silly characters. I mean, there's like a literal man baby when they get to the Dressrosa arc. I wish I was joking, but it's really disturbing. Especially when all the ladies are fawning over him. Like, what? I admit, though, it would have been kind of interesting to see what they would have done during the Thriller arc. Yeah, the Thriller arc. Because that's the one where they're literally on a giant haunted castle island with literal zombies going around doing Michael Jackson's Thriller routine. Now that's something I kind of wish I would love to see that dubbed. It's like one of those things where it's like I want to see the alternate universe where the whole thing continued. I want to see that train wreck. But they've been pretty much bought out by Konami, and now the only thing that the voice actors a part of them do now is dub Yu-Gi-Oh! Directly.
Okay. Here goes. Let's make this happen. No, no, no. Come on. Come on. Now get out of there. Get out of there before the wheels turn. Oh.
You did it.
Yeah.
That is the hardest Jiggy to ever get.
Well, I'm glad I got past it then.
Dude.
That is such a stupidly difficult section. Ugh. I remember seeing a dolphin type thing under the water. Might as well check that out. Okay, there's a bridge there. See, I'm trapped to help get this thing off Snorkel. Maybe if I go into the hole the chain leads into. Okay, so there is. Yeah, holes of evil. Alright, well, let's see what else is in this. Okay, just eggs.
Hello.
You guys hearing me?
Yep.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. How you doing?
I just watched him finally, get the part of Jiggy
Thing that's stuck in the rudders and the ship that required going down into the stupid engine room.
Ah, yes, with the goblin seamen.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm assuming those are goblins.
I would assume so.
Yeah. Now you say it, I could see that. I could see him being goblos.
You couldn't bring that up to the surface, Mr. Dolphin? Oh well.
Well, Mr. Dolphin was currently trapped and possibly going to die, so...
True,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it would have been cool if, like, he went off and swam and, carried it up instead of requiring us to dive down into the icky water, but you know what? Alright. Let's go grab the thing, oh.
Oh. Well, that's dolphins for you. Inconsiderate.
Mm-hmm. Oh, heck, almost out of there. Yeah. Okay, so how...
Oh, so you can't actually get breath back even if you're at the surface of the water.
Yeah, but apparently because the waters are just that, like, oily and polluted and shit.
Ah. Sweet. How was the dolphin alive then?
Because dolphins are pure evil. Well, it's living on rage alone.
You know what?
Dolphins are evil. It's not even a joke.
Completely fair.
Yeah, might as well try to grab this while I'm here. Nope, I cannot. So I know I gotta get all of the Jinjos, so that'll count for one piece. Oh, why do I got an uncomfy feeling that I'm gonna have to go where the shark's swimming for another one? Yeah, I did.
Because this place sucks.
Yeah. Of course, there's a Jinjo here. Oh, and there's a hole to swim into. Great! Shark. Okay. At least it doesn't look like there's any collectibles under the water I need to go for.
Swim, bear! Swim!
Thankfully, the shark does not want to follow me inside. Okay.
Also, the water seems to be cleaner.
Yes, curiously so.
You're still not getting your breath back despite being on top of the thing, but...
No, that's because when the water is really dirty, because of the dirty water you have...
Well, it's... I know that. I'm aware of that. It's just that this water doesn't seem particularly dirty.
I think every bit of water in this level is particularly dirty.
Yeah, maybe this is the kind of dirty that's not that visible. It's got clear chemicals.
You're gonna die. Congratulations.
Ooh, thingo.
Yeah, you can get more life.
Oh, you can... I'm seeing a flying thing. A flying pad.
Oh yeah, I thought that was just a jump pad. Okay, you know what, let's do that. Yes, a life preserver, but it has decided to go against its way of birth and has decided to be a life unpreserver.
I think I'm craving that candy, lifesavers. You ever have those? Those are nice.
Yeah.
Especially the gummy ones.
Yeah. Got you.
Yep, and dive bomb.
Okay, so thing with monsters is gone. Anything else?
Well, you got the honeycomb, so that's a... yay.
Indeed. And now I'm just going to get on the thing. Okay. Alright, nothing hidden underneath the plank. So I guess I will just have to go back into shark-infested waters.
As one is wont to do.
Alas. I really wish I could control the camera better.
Trying to control N64 platformers.
I mean,
Yeah.
the bad thing is that it's like, this is a situation where they're like, okay, yeah, we're just not gonna let you turn the camera behind you when it's like, I really want to be able to know where the frick I'm going.
Yeah, there's one thing the PS2, PS1 had over N64. Dual analogs!
Yeah, they didn't even really take advantage of that for a while at first, but yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it isn't even like the form factor. Like, I can control with buttons just fine. It's the fact that I just can't control the stupid thing so that I can point behind myself and be able to swim better. Okay.
Congratulations, you're not gonna die.
Yeah. Now then, what the frick?
I love that one of the shipping companies apparently using this place is in fact Rare itself.
That is.
Yeah.
What did you do, Rare? What kind of stuff are you shipping that's turned the place to this?
I would guess copies of Donkey Kong 64. Heyo!
Hey, I played that game. That game's alright.
Grabbed by the Ghoulies? I mean, that hasn't been made yet, but...
Ah, yeah, that one.
Let's... This...
Be right back, people.
This is... a frustrating level. Alright. Nothing up here. Could have sworn there was a Jinjo in here.
I return.
Welcome back.
Have I missed anything?
Not much, mostly just me floundering about.
What the hell are those things, anyway?
I mean...
I don't know and I don't want to.
I would guess giant mutant tadpoles? I'm not sure what else they could be.
I feel like that's probably what would be made if you mixed all the Drano into your sink. That's like what comes out.
Oh look, fish.
Mm-hmm.
That is
And
not
that's
healthy
just what
looking
happens when
fish.
you flush a goldfish in a radioactive sewer.
No, don't touch me! Stupid.
Hey, at least getting injured seems to have shut you onto the thing.
Yeah, that was dumb luck. Ah, frickin' die. Okay. I know there was a puzzle piece in here, which I guess I already picked up. I could have sworn there was a ginger, though. Guess not. Okay. Let's make a circuit of the edge of bay. And over.
I do love the expression on Banjo's face as Kazoo is carrying them. Just, I am a backpack now.
Yes. Right, and then there's this one that's on top of these frickin' things. Okay. Nothing like playing the floor is toxic waste.
Definitely helps that the floor is actually toxic waste. Makes it easier to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, considering how brightly green it's going, probably not even touching it, just being this close is probably not healthy.
Yeah.
I'm amazed,
I
Banjo.
I think we might need to be checked later.
I'm amazed Banjo still has his fur.
God. Okay, well look at it this way. At this point, this is probably grounds for a lawsuit.
I mean, we could probably try to sue Grunty for several things, but I don't think she'll respect the law.
Well, that's when you summon the lawyer ninjas.
It's a good thing that these toll booths accept eggs.
Yes. Okay, checking inside these crates. You might break open that hive.
Eventually.
Eventually, yes. Come on.
Come on, poke your head out. Yep. There you are. No one's gonna hurt you, sucker! You fell for my rules!
Okay, maybe I won't need to break open that hive. I can save it for later.
Yay! The bees appreciate you not, you know, destroying their home and their hard work.
Alright, and this is the one that's filled with the creepy living boxes of TNT.
Yeah, that has to be some sort of health violation.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I think OSHA did come here, but I don't think the moment they walked in here, I don't think they survived. Maybe that's why Grunty has them, to get rid of OSHA Inspector.
Well, to be fair, it is one way of dealing with the health violations. They can't really hold it against you if none of the inspectors live to report back.
Yeah.
Though you have to think that the organization just like, we keep sending people here and they're not returning.
Mm-hmm. Right, and then there's the middle one.
Yep, it just has to be fucking special and you have to go through the roof.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, there's a Jinjo. Now I just gotta find the orange and purple one. Again.
It does make you wonder just why are these goblins in here? Is it just a case of we can't get out?
Maybe they don't want to work.
Maybe they're
Maybe they don't wanna work for hiding.
I was gonna say, yeah, maybe they're shirking their duties. It's like, no one's gonna think to look in the closed container.
And if anybody asks, we were just sent to get something, but we can't find it. It's the perfect cover.
Alternatively, they are the Union people, and Greta just did not want like that at all. Alright, we're just gonna lock you in here until you die. Take it. Fucking unionize on my time. Because let's be honest, she does seem like the kind of boss that would be very much against the idea of unionization.
Let's get to the ship to get to the other thing, I guess. And I know there's going to be something making use of those numbered whistles eventually. You know what? I'm gonna just take a random wild guess.
Sorry, just post a thing in the ship post of interest. I feel like this is very much our favorite witch versus her employees.
Oh yeah, Mallory Archer totally fits.
Okay, so I can't just. Oh.
I actually recently finished Archer, all the episodes. Yeah, still good. Still good after all these years.
I really need to catch up on that.
Oh yeah.
God, you frickin' frickle frack.
I recommend the jumping beak attack. You get a little more range with that.
I'm just trying to be careful to not step out too much into the darn thing when it attacks.
That's a good point.
Big box of TNT. First, I'll feed the toll here. And then I think I will see what the arrow on this crane does. I'll also feed this. Okay. Properly aligned. Okay, and then jump. Oh, there's a. Come on. There we go. And alright, what do you do? You cause an explosion? I love that. Especially on this stupid ship. Alley-oop. What is here? Jiggy, that's just there? I knew it was too good to be true! Boss Boombox? Hell. Yeah, eat eggs, you frickin' dingo. Oh, I'm out of eggs. Well.
See, all those insults I gave you before, that was just in good fun. The question is this just the boss fight where you just throw everything you have at them, or is he meant to do that at a certain time?
I think I did. Oh god, he multiplies.
Though, that being said, by that logic, if he multiplies, the smaller one shouldn't be too... or as tanky as the first.
I mean, that's the logic.
I don't know, he's taking an awful lot of hits.
I think you're gonna need to jump beak it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's doing it.
I mean, to be fair, it looks like the small... Actually, it doesn't look like a TNT box, so...
Yeah, they're not.
Expect them, you don't know. Huh? Yeah, it's just a big crate.
So, would this count as this becoming a sports game now? Because clearly we're seeing a lot of boxing.
Leave.
Okay.
Oh, you actually left.
He does that. Yay! I got the thing. Alright. So that's the 7th Jiggy in this level accounted for.
So is that good enough, good enough for the joke?
Yes,
Eh.
yes, it was.
Alright.
Yep.
Box is dead.
Yep, and we saw a bear break a box. Truly you are the most heroic of bears.
Yes. God, now I'm just remembering that thing that was reporting about bears huffing jet fuel.
What?
Is this Russian?
I believe it was that, yes. Like a few years back, there was a thing about bears at an airport who were getting high on jet fuel.
Oh my god!
No, that adds up.
It's in Russia! It's Russian! Oh my god!
Mm-hmm.
Russia is like Europe's Florida!
There's the orange Jiggy.
Yes.
Whatever the hell it's called.
The Jinjo. Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Something beginning with a J.
yeah. Some stupid name.
Now, considering the naming convention, I would not be surprised if Jinjo is like the name of some kind of musical instrument.
I mean, it sounds like a musical instrument.
Yeah, like a Jinjo sounds like it would be like, I don't know, like a small banjo or something.
Yeah, let's see, Jinjo, trivia. Well, from what we can tell, it's, according to the trivia, Jinjo is most likely a combination of the word jiggy and banjo.
Huh. That's somewhat less inspired than I thought it would have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like some sort of instrument that you shake.
Yeah, it does.
And now to heck with it.
Immortality!
Okay, and there's the orange one. We just gotta find the purple one.
I do love the mechanic of this, is apparently you can gain health back by killing your enemies. Like, that's the kind of thing you have that isn't really seen again for a while until like Space Marine.
Like, I mean, like, there's obviously plenty of other games where it's like, you know, Zelda, where it's like, oh, they might drop hearts or something, but it's like, there is something somewhat reassuring to the fact that it's like, yeah, if you kill an enemy, you're guaranteed at least 1 unit of health back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those mechanics you don't really think about until you actually stop for a second. It's just for the purpose of, yeah, a lot of protagonists especially the old school ones, but a lot of them can regain health via combat. Just the more you just go all complete blood god on people. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Or she, or whatever. It.
Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, whatever.
Boys, girls, and that technicolored rainbow in between.
Yes.
We don't judge. As long as you're giving us stuff, you can be whatever you want to be.
Yes. God, I know it's a dumb joke at this point, but now I'm just thinking, it's like, ah, yes, I sexually identify as a collectible.
Okay. No, I like that. I like that.
I can see it. I can see that being a thing.
Yeah, I can see that. Put that on a t-shirt. You know, it's like, yeah, put that on a t-shirt. I identify as a collectible. 1 in 1. Yeah, collect them all.
Let's see, so we got 2 more jiggies in this level. Scour the outskirts. Maybe there's something within the ship itself. And I've kind of been in some of these places, but it's worth exploring. Okay, we got a couple more of those stupid boxes. Eat an egg, you stupid box.
So you got the propeller.
Mm-hmm.
But just both of them, or? 'Cause I think there's like.
Hello.
Hi, Urkel.
Oh hey, Ogle.
I like the new image. You cleaned up Astra.
Yep. I did
So,
that just for you.
I completely forgot that you were streaming today.
Yeah, I actually forgot too, but I didn't.
I mean, in all fairness, this is a new time slot, so...
Yeah. I'm currently putting off doing my dishes to be here, so.
I am happy to help you procrastinate.
I mean, to be fair, there's a very real chance I probably would have be doing something else to procrastinate, but I like hanging out with friends.
Friends
No,
are
It's
nice.
more socially acceptable
Gonna
means.
join the procrastinator of society, but I decided I'll do it later.
Ha.
Divination Society. Delayed due to unforeseen consequences.
So the ship is literally trying to eat you.
Yes.
I mean, it is made. This is owned by a witch. What do you think?
Just like, if it swallows you, where do you go?
The furnace?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you gotta think about it. For pipes like that, the purpose of it is fumigation, so you probably either go through some ventilation, and maybe, depending on how it's arranged, ultimately down to, like, the engine room or something like that. Yeah, where, you know, waste stuff would go.
Or, you know, start.
Yeah. And...
Is she a squirrel?
I think so? He says my
Probably
first
nudged
thought.
it. Yeah.
Something with conquer, we
Probably-
imagine?
They're having played Conker's Bad Fur Day. No one like that appears.
Might have just been something where I don't know, maybe the character artist was just drawing a thing and they're like, you know what, yeah, we'll put that in a game somewhere.
Yeah. So what's happening tonight, by the way? Just with the whole anime thing, because Conrad's not gonna be there, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, still get Argle's opinion on this, but I'm hoping to convince you to give a shot at least watching a few episodes of My Next Life as a Villainous.
Argle, you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm
Guess-
not gonna be part of it, but maybe you could check out Kaiji. Ultimate Survivor.
No, I don't think any of us are really.
I mean, you liked Alice in Borderland. You might like that.
Yeah, that was me, but this is also considering
Okay,
Andrew.
You
Yeah.
know what? That is fair. That's. You know what? I didn't realize that. My bad.
I know, if it's gory and fucked up, you might get Conrad. Conrad's got weird tastes.
I feel like if I'm going to give anything weird and gory a shot, I'm probably going to eventually suggest Castlevania.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Castle.
That's on my list.
How the hell did we not suggest Castlevania?
I think that's just kind of something I need to eventually get in the mood for, and the lighthearted stuff like Spy Family is kind of preferable for that for now.
I mean, though, if you want a gore fest, I mean, Invincible.
I do not.
I know. I'm just pointing out that there are other choices.
You're short and can't reach this. Wait a second. They're short and can't reach the shelves. Who the hell cooks in here?
I mean, I guess presumably they would use step stools? I mean, they don't see any, but... Hey, Argle, does Giz have her own dedicated step stool?
Yes, it's called Bulkhead.
Let's see, what else? I think I got everything in here.
Well, that doesn't look dangerous at all. For what it's worth, I think I saw some breakable windows just on the side, if you...
Let's take a look. Yeah, there's one there. Ooh, and this one's new to me. Ooh, and there's even a jiggy.
Let's get jiggy with the jiggy.
Considering the fanciness of this bed, I'm guessing this is the captain's quarters.
And the gremlins have stolen it for themselves. Either that or they were deciding to get a bit freaky with it.
Question is, how do you get it?
I do not understand people sometimes.
Why? What happened?
So that whole Battle-Zoo Bestiary Eldamon reveal trailer.
Yeah?
Someone's like, "Oh, this is silly. Why is there a thing like this in, you know, Pathfinder 2?" And I was just like, wait, how is it silly? You have rangers and druids that have animal companions. They train animals to fight by their side.
And this is also a setting where robot people are a thing, androids, aliens, the evil that is ancient Egypt, pirates, not Japan, with goblins who have canonically stolen fireworks.
Yeah. But
To be
here's...
honest, this is pretty tame.
Here was his response. Well, one of those things has been a part of the identity of Common Fantasy class for 40 years, and the other is heavily inspired by Pokemon. And I'm like, how's... So, Monster Tamers. Pokemon is literally Monster Tamers, just because...
And if you really
people are
want to get
stupid.
down to it, Shin Megami was first when it
Yes.
came to the whole monster collecting thing.
It's like... summoning spells have been around for... like, since... second edition, I believe.
Yep.
Probably even first edition, but I don't know. I've never really looked deeply into first. Because that's a... black hole.
Yeah. So which G's have you gotten so far?
I've
Or
gotten 9 by this point. I think the only one I have left is that one with the whistles, and I'm just not sure what order to press them in, or if I have to, like, just guess.
I can look it up.
You know, I'm a guess first, just to see if I can't do it.
I mean, there's not a lot. There's only 3, so...
Well, the thing is, it doesn't seem to just... 3... 1... 2... And I guess I have to do that repeat... Because that doesn't just do it. I guess I have to do it multiple times. So 3... 1... 2... 3? No. 3... 1... 2... 1... 2? No. 3... 1...
How are you supposed to figure this out?
I know how you're supposed to figure this out.
How are you supposed to figure it out, Argo?
Is this the one I'm thinking of? Yeah, you've seen this number before.
What?
Is this the one where it's written on the side of the ship?
Okay, let's do a brief survey then. I mean, well, I think first I'll break open a beehive. Yeah.
But man, that guy had one of the dumbest takes. Like, okay, if this was in D&D 5th edition, I'd be kind of like raising an eyebrow. But this is Pathfinder. Pathfinder is no stranger to silly or out there ideas. I mean, just recently they released as an April Fool's joke a legitimately cool.
That wasn't Paizo. That was Battlezoo Bestiary.
Yeah, but that's what I
Yeah,
mean.
Mark Cypher was, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it started off as a joke, it's just very much the case of, wait a second, this actually might be cool.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's what I like about Battlezoo. It's silly, but it's actually doable. Like, it's not overpowered or stupid third party.
So, yes. Gotta love 3, I think it's like 3 kobolds in a trench coat. The fact that that is actually a character concept.
Okay, there's Rusty Bucket.
To be fair, brute forcing the answer is possible.
It's possible, but, like,
Let's actually try and solve it.
also gets kind of
First
frustrating getting
one.
hurt a bunch. Yeah. Okay. I swear to God.
Like I think it might be more of like the cabin that it's sort of the side of the ship, but more on the deck building sort of area. That might this is just going off memory.
Hey,
Let's check
hang on.
back.
Is that it?
There's a number. I saw a number.
Yeah.
Wait. Ah, 312111.
Ah.
I swear to God, that sign was not there the several times I went through there.
That's something that we overlooked.
Yeah. And that's probably very easily a thing where, like, I just walk by it and it's like, okay, it's just scenery, but like, no, this is this is a time when there's just not. Yeah. Okay.
You fell for our devious ruse.
Well, another good news. Spoonie seems to be doing a lot better. He's been doing a lot more streaming and his mood's been pretty good.
Has he-
Thing.
Has he actually been talking during his streams?
Yes.
Huh.
And talking to his chat.
Interesting.
Nice.
Yeah.
Maybe he's gotten help.
Well, from what I can tell, one of the things he did is he rescued a dog.
Yeah.
And adopted it. His name's Thaco. You know, with a 0 at the end.
Yes.
Yes.
He always did like animals, but I think him doing that is giving him a bit of more purpose in life, and
Yeah.
he might be getting some of the help he needs.
Oh, and that was your last.
Now I'm just gonna grab as many notes as I can, and then I'm gonna frick off out of here. Which I think I've grabbed all the ones except for the ones in the engine room.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna come back as, you know, doing his
Yeah, but
videos, but it's nice to know that he's doing a little better.
Yeah. And it's like, honestly, the era of the channel awesome style reviewer, I think, is kind of an anachronism by this point. Like, I know, like, Nostalgia Critic still has this thing going and all that, but like, that's.
When Kara stopped doing his plot lines,
You know what? That's it. That's all I'm doing for this level.
yeah.
The
Yeah,
best-
that'll... And the caustic reviewer kind of thing, yeah.
I think the only person who can really still do that is James Rolfe, and that's just because he's had the nerd thing down so well, so.
Oh, definitely.
yeah, like it really does. It seems like it has sort of become this new generation of reviewer where you've got stuff like frickin' buddy Nitro Rad, Ant Dude, Scott the was this kind of a standout on his own.
He still kind of has that 2000s internet energy to him.
Yeah.
Maybe in the middle, like 2000s and then the late 2000s energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like you have the older ones like PBG, Pro Jared, they were like 2000s.
Yeah, because it's like, it really is, it's like nowadays, a lot of these reviewers, they will, when they review a game, they also tend to, actually give a lot of information about the game as well.
The history, development, info.
Yeah.
Sometimes providing a little bit more of a personal slant on some things.
Yeah. Like, again, with Nitro Rad, he's one of these people that no other real reviewer, like, kind of mentions some of the stuff he does because he's got that background in cinematography, so he will actually like talk about like how certain like camera angles are used to great effect.
Yeah, I love it when he does that. Especially with the old PS2 games where I gained a whole new appreciation for the PS2 era. It really was experimental at that time.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry I'm so shit as a gameplay person.
What?
Now we're talking about reviewers, not like Let's Players. There's a difference.
Yeah.
So for me, I always like. I mean, I will never stop enjoying James Rolfe's Angry Video Game Nerd. He has it down pat. And even with some of the newer episodes, he will start going into like the history of development and stuff. Hell, he went through all the LJN library to finish it off. And the plot is that he and another guy were working on making their own Back to the Future NES game. And basically the plot line was they recreated the original one.
Yeah. Which was actually kind of an interesting thing to look at from the point of view. It's like, oh, yeah, the reason the game is so shit is because they inevitably run into limitations of the system and dealing with deadlines and the expense of, licenses and all that. So it's like, oh, that's why these games wind up being shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, assuming it's not just a cash cow
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is interesting to see even James is evolving his style.
Exactly are you going?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's like,
Well, you are going the right way. Sort of. See, we need to... I know there's something that you need to... There's like a switch somewhere that will trigger and drop the thing you need. I just can't remember where.
have I talked to you here yet? See, nickname was... I've written down... Oh, brother, yeah, I wrote that down. Okay.
Yeah, I know you're there. I know you're there, Mind Fox.
Yeah. We see ya.
Yeah.
I was just waiting for Andrew to notice.
I glanced up and noticed the thing briefly, but yeah. Sorry for not acknowledging you, though. Maybe I should open the thing up so I can more easily see that. Because I do have a chat thing going on another monitor, but the text is super small.
Yeah, I am glad that the age of the caustic reviewers is gone.
Oh, and I'm having a sneezing fit at the moment, so.
Yeah.
I mean, there was some pretty bad. There was some pretty bad AVGN ripoffs.
And yeah, the Matt McMuscles, he's one I like to enjoy whenever he brings a thing out.
Yes, yeah. Stop skeletons from fighting.
Some skeletons are fighting. I watched him when he was still the Happy video game. He was one of the few AVGN ripoffs that actually worked.
I really enjoy the What Happened series.
Yeah.
Yeah, YouTuber I'm prone to watching is... what's his name? I know, what he does is like the history of like speedrunners and all that.
Carl Jobs? No. He does more history, he just does certain...
Summoning... Yeah, I think it's
Summoning Soul, yeah.
Summoning Soul, yes, right, yes.
Yeah, but he started the whole history of the world record progression genre of video.
Yeah. Whereas Carl Jobs is more about just certain speed runs in general.
And it is also nice to know that a lot of these are done by speedrunners.
Yeah, what happened? I've actually got a few episodes of that I haven't caught up on.
Like, was that puzzle piece board thing unpressed or?
I don't know, it goes down when you step on it. I've already sold that one. That was the one for Bubble Gloop Swamp.
Right. Oh yeah, that means you've only got one left to go, and that's
Rock Woods.
Yeah, but I just
Yeah.
gotta find whatever thingo unlocks it.
because you've been. I believe you've seen that place. Like you can access it like right at the start.
Hold on, you need to go to the room with Gruntilda said and enter the door takes you to the room filled with water. And then you're gonna need to jump up onto the platform to find a note door. From there, I'll just let you figure it out.
You always try doing that. Every time I see you walk up a slope and slide back down, and then you remember that you have to use.
It's because I never learn. You gotta remember, I'm a dumb bear.
Yogi Bear could kick your ass.
Yeah, I mean, Kazooie really is the brains of this operation.
This is true.
Now there's a death battle. Yogi Bear and Boo Boo versus Banjo and Kazooie.
Banjo and Kazooie straight.
Oh, definitely.
No, not
I
even a
just want
challenge.
to see that fight, okay? I just want to see that animated.
You know how you know how that animation would go? Yogi and Yogi would show up, and then Banjo would just immediately pull Kazooie out of the backpack, bloody cock her like a rifle.
This is my picnic basket.
That's how the fight would start. Banjo and Kazooie are trying to have a picnic, and that's how, yeah. Oh, see, yeah, there's the door.
And thankfully I got... Ooh, my note count is 777. Yay!
How lucky.
I forgot this place kept filling up. And... Well, I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
I really do not like him.
The weird way I say what happens me copying the way he says it. I've not heard you say that yet, so I guess maybe I will see that happen eventually. Not for now. Yay! Fuck you, nature.
Yeah.
Trying to kill you. Fuck you, nature.
Oh wow, the bull can't even be killed by invincibility mode.
Nah, it just gets knocked out.
I get knocked down, and I get up again.
And gore you in the face!
But yeah, I think I'm one of the weird people when it comes to this game that Click Clock Woods is like I actually love it.
I like the concept, but it is frustrating.
It's easy.
Okay, what horrible things are we gonna learn about Grunty today?
Okay.
You know, considering that she's apparently the good one of the family, a lot of what she does is bitch about her sister.
Wouldn't you if you had Gruntilda as a sister?
Yeah, I probably would too.
Gruesome Gruntilda's favorite pastime is collecting dragon teeth. Okay, that's actually pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah, that is badass, not gonna lie. Grunty gets one. She gets one.
Just... Hey, it's what I do in my spare time. I hunt down dragons. I like their teeth.
This
And Mindfox wonders if she can grow him into an army. Nice reference to Roman mythology.
the guy named Greasy Grant was her first and only boyfriend.
What? What, was she dating the high-pitched or the squeaky voiced teen from The Simpsons. Oh, Grunty! Oh, how I love you!
That is disturbingly accurate.
What?
Squeaky voiced teen.
My impression?
Yeah.
I don't know how I pulled that off.
My favorite thing of his is still the dropping the taco in the deep fryer.
I'll get it! Ow! Ow! Ow!
And
Here's your taco, sir. I don't want it.
Ah, that comes out of my salary. If I had a girlfriend, she'd kill me.
oh my god, when she was younger, she used to have a baby dragon as a pet.
Okay, that's real. Is that why she's collecting teeth to remember it?
Okay, apparently not everyone is completely bad.
I had to stop dating her after her dragon ate my shoes.
Hopefully dragons work like sharks. You know what? Yeah, I could see that being the case, that, like, dragons have, like, teeth that, like, they just fall out after a while and they just keep regrowing.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, what's behind here? Nothing. Okay. And, oh, there's a whole bunch of other thingos. Oh, no, no, Dad, diggity, dang it. Okay. Safely on stable ground. Alright. So there's other things. First, let's try brute force.
Of
Okay.
course.
That did not work. So I'm guessing gotta climb up to these other spots and see what's what. Go.
Where'd
Leave
the
me
bull go?
alone! There's
there
the
it is.
bull.
Well, looks like you've got leaves to jump up on.
Yep. Ooh, there's a note door. Oh, first I'm gonna check the other areas.
Actually, you can afford to go through it.
Yeah.
Yay!
There's-
Yeah, you might even be able to skip Click Clock Woods.
I mean, I want to try all the areas of the game. Okay, so that's how we get the thing.
Stop listening to these lies of Click Clock Woods being bad.
No, I'm just saying because you got so many notes, it might be possible to skip it. I don't know if it's actually possible. I mean, I guess if you got, like, every Jiggy from all the previous levels, you might be able to do it, but I'm not sure.
Can I get up there? No, dang it. You know, I'm gonna just go ahead and go straight to... Oh! Right, there's this thing out. Yay! Forgot I activated that switch. Okay.
Cool.
There's a feather in there, and in here... is a grate and nothing else.
Yeah, that's right. No mentioned that earlier, Fox. That yes, it's this what is it? This wonderful explosions on this wonderful
Yeah.
on this wonderful world. I mean, everyone loves our favorite lowly terrorist.
Bakuretsu, bakuretsu, la la la.
I mean, I'd say she's kind of an accidental terrorist. She didn't realize that the old abandoned castle was owned by someone.
God, that there's just something about accidental terrorists that just means, oh, I didn't mean to cause all that property damage, uwu.
She did have a goal.
I mean...
To
you need
make
a
the
goal to be
biggest
a
boom
terrorist.
ever.
Yeah.
You need intention to be a terrorist. Counter argument, Vash the Stampede. Motherfucker is anything but a terrorist. Yeah, that's not stopping people from putting that $6 billion double dollar bounty on his head.
Well, I'd say here's the thing with Vash the Stampede. He has a cause. It's to spread peace and love around the world. But unfortunate...
Love and peace! I freaking love him.
But unfortunate.
Be complete, puzzle.
And... yeah. Yay! And now to run back to the place I was just at before.
What do you think the gimmick of Click Clockwood is going to be?
I'm guessing time-based stuff involving stopping and going, quite possibly with some kind of clock.
Personally, I
Okay.
was thinking Clockwork Forest.
So yeah, here's the thing. Her goal that she wanted to accomplish was to practice her explosion magic, and she just so happened to be causing fear within the population of that castle. Also, I still can't get over that the very first episode of season 2 is just one big call to Buddy Seinfeld.
Whoa, what?
So, yeah, season 2 opening episode of Konosuba is basically the main characters have been arrested, and they are now in a legal trial where they are trying to be like, hey, yeah, we're not bad people. And so they call in a bunch of witnesses, which are a bunch of, you know, side characters that have basically been terrorized by them through, just their shitty actions.
Yes. That was the final for...
Yeah, that was the finale for, yeah.
Seinfeld, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the idea was that they were traveling abroad and stopped over somewhere, and while they were there, they witnessed someone getting mugged and did nothing to help them, because why would they? But because of how there was a recent law that was set up in the in that particular state that, what was it? It was like
a Good Samaritan law where you're supposed to help someone in need.
yeah, and because it was a recent law and they wanted to make sure it stuck, or at least people took it seriously, the people prosecuting decided, okay, we're gonna have to make this one hit and hit hard, so just throw everything you can at these people to make them look like terrible people. So, you know, they got like the whole character witness thing going.
Yep.
Okay,
can
so
you-
the gimmick is seasons.
Yep.
I guess that makes sense with passage of time. I don't know why that would be awful, though.
It's not really.
And hello, Robin Hood?
It's also got great music.
That's not Robin Hood, that's just a dick.
It looks like Robin Hood if he was played by every cartoon idiot henchman.
Immortality!
Yeah.
I honestly think that yeah, this theme may be my favorite. Like, okay, I love Freezy, but they're both so good.
It is pretty jazzy so far.
Yeah, I can't hear it because I tend to have my sound off because otherwise you get like
The feedback, yeah.
Yeah.
One of these days I might have to see about doing a thing with Discord of, okay, get a second thing in here that can listen to the game audio.
Yeah.
I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah, I'm getting close to end point. Explore a bit more. I do like that not all the environment is trying to kill me so far.
just most of it.
Hole. It's a plant. It's tall and sturdy
It's
and firm.
It's alive!
And can't. I guess I gotta go on the leaves.
For another season.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
So yes, the gimmick here is what you do in one season will affect the others.
Well, I'm tapping out. I'm going to bed.
Yep, that is exactly it, Fox.
It was nice chatting with you, but good night.
Good night.
Yeti. You're just a pain in the ass, aren't you?
Stupid bull! Leave me alone! Okay. Ooh! Mambo. And... Is that Thorny Ivy?
Yes.
That's what I thought, because of course it's not going to be just a straight shot to... Ah!
Yeah, I will say the one aspect of this, world that I don't like is a lot of it has to do with the verticality of that central tree. So you can easily be very high up and then get knocked off.
Yeah, you got enough to buy shit.
Yeah. First, I'm gonna go up and explore the rafters of his house. Pig.
I'm gonna loot your attic.
Pig. Pig. Yeah. Alright, what weird thing are you gonna turn me into this time, Mambo?
Also
Egg.
one of my favorites.
Egg. Money.
I'm a bee!
Yep.
Ooh. I can fly!
Yep.
I mean, I could kind of fly a bit as Kazooie, but I can fly without platforms and whatnot.
I don't need that stupid bird anymore.
And you also get all the advantages of that a bee has.
So the plants leave you alone?
Which, you know, honestly doesn't make sense because carnivorous plants would absolutely eat an insect. Or,
Yeah, but you know, bees pollinate, so
True, but that being said, carnivorous plants don't really give a shit.
Yeah, but you know, this carnivorous plant has eyes, so it can be like, oh, it's just a bee.
True.
It's a fat bee. Look at
Also-
it, you're big and look at it, you're a big fat little bee, aren't you?
Also, I like how the way they make the stinger. It's your nose.
Yeah. Man, dagnabbit.
Oh, god damn it, sorry about that.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Hello, fellow. Oh
Yes,
god.
hello, fellow bee.
I'm picturing a Winnie the Pooh situation.
Yeah, it really is.
Hello,
Yeah.
fat little bee. We Zubas are girding Grunty's golden honeybees. We've been told there's a honey bear out there. Yes! A dangerous bear. We better make sure he doesn't get it. You know what? How about I take that off your hands so we don't all have to worry about that?
I do love how the other bees just acknowledge, oh, you're a fat little bastard, aren't you?
I love it's Conker's Bad Fur Day where there's bees in that, and it turns out that the beehive is an actual bloody freaking
Has a machine
minigun turret. Yeah.
gun nest installed.
Don't
Have you
think I can-
tried stinging it with your nose?
I don't seem to be able to sting.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pressing B and
Right.
nothing's
Yeah. I don't
happening.
think. I could have sworn that you did like a little nose jab, but maybe I was just remembering.
Yeah, turns out Banjo has a thing against jabbing something with his face. Bloody coward.
I guess this is something I gotta do later as Banjo. Or maybe it's another season. You know what? Point is, it
Yeah, that does seem like a winter thing, just when there's less guards.
mm-hmm.
Because bees sleep in winter, don't they?
Hibernate or whatever, yeah.
Maybe. Don't know.
Let's see.
Like that.
I'm at my time. You know, let's just explore a little bit more.
You're just enjoying the fact that you could fly around as a little bumblebee.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I think they made like it's a good option that they let you get access to bees so early, so that you can actually explore.
Whee!
So as you can see, this tree goes up high.
Yeah. Yeah, convoken.
The bee is also prone to collecting skulls, which is... well, it's a thing. Not necessarily a good thing, but it's a thing.
Let's see, do you still give me guff? Yes, you do. Why would you do that? I'm just a silly little bee. And, oh, there's the thing that changes it to summer. Choo-choo. Hapnut likes acorns. I'll just eat a few more.
Why, hello.
Hello, Conrad.
Hey guys.
Holy crap, you
You-
sound like that.
How are you, man?
I am sick and I only slept for 3 hours because I'm about to go and have a whole day of meeting my family. It's those three factors combined.
Oh my god, dude.
But if you're sick, then shouldn't you, be
Too
breastfeeding?
important of a family meeting.
Just tell him you've got COVID or something.
He's
Nah.
done the fly.
Huh?
I have an infectious specialist father who says
Alright.
it's minor flu. I only have a couple of minutes till I need to, go, but I wanted to at least spend those few minutes with people I actually give a fuck about, if the rest of the day I'm forced to not.
We are happy to receive your fucks, Conrad.
Thanks. I'm happy to fuck you all. Well, hope you're having a good day, one way or another.
Things have been pleasant for the most part. I didn't have to work, and that is fantastic.
Cool, yeah. I suppose today's meeting is a courtesy of you switching your days in the first place. Just streaming days.
Mm-hmm.
And just to tell you, mine folks, I do actually get along with my family. I'm just antisocial.
And I do get along with my family as well.
Yeah, I told you this the other day. I get along with my family. It's just, I
Your
would
family
rather.
Yeah,
Well-
we just see your interactions with your grandma.
Yeah, but no, it's also because it's like Fox mentioned something about like how he can't have a cat because then certain family members wouldn't visit because they're allergic to cats or hate cats or whatever. And I said that sounds like a win. And it's like when I say that, it's not because I don't like family. It's just that I like my personal space, and I would rather go visit family than have them coming to my place if I had a place.
You go with the family to visit the cats, not the humans.
Plus, yes, I would prefer cats over.
Well, of
Family.
course they're afraid of cats. That's because they're not stupid. Cats deserve to be feared.
I don't know about that.
Well, it's the state of affairs they appreciate.
Well, for cats, I'd say it's more a case of they deserve to be worshipped.
And fear is a part of that. Fear and awe.
Stupid bird.
I'm gonna start brushing my teeth in a moment. I'm gonna be quiet during that.
Alright.
Well, quieter.
That bird was very melodramatic as you poked it in the legs.
Got his own cutscene.
Hmm.
Ah, frickle frack.
What?
Got knocked off. Ah, diggity. Dang it. You know what? I think I'll take this as a chance to
Sign.
stop.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably hang out with you dudes a little while longer, but yeah, for now, stream done. Thank you for hanging out and Thank you, viewers. I've
Yeah,
got to come
probably
up with a
should
better sign off.
Yeah, we should probably deal with the whole dishes thing that I've been procrastinating. So, see ya.
Bye.